Peace and love. Sending you all positive energy, high vibe, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You hit the like button and you leave me any comments, any questions, and also any requests in my description below, and I'll be glad to assist you. Today, I'm going to be speaking about the 360 spirit wheel of offerings that resonates with the ancient gods and also the 12 zodiac signs. Once we're dealing with the ancient origins of the gods, we have millions of them, and no matter the nationality, we can call on them and use them on our spiritual journey with ascension, a higher level of consciousness, power, prosperity, health, wealth. Hold on, my paper just flew. And all good things. Excuse me, 111 on the clock as I came back. That's beautiful energy. That's a powerful manifesting number. So, no matter the nationality, we can harness the power of these ancient gods. We have different allegories, different names, same moral of the story for them all. Okay, so I already did the spirit wheel of the ancient ancestors that resonates with the zodiac signs. Now this is going to let you know the offerings that resonates with the zodiac signs and also the gods. Okay, so we have Aries, fire, passion, drive, first impression outwards to the world, that action energy and that self-reliant energy. Okay, a builder, a leader, and a boss for Aries energy. We have Shango. Okay, Shango's offerings is fish, red wine, red apples. Also, he loves rum and also corn. Also, we have Peru that is associated with Aries. We can use frankincense, water, and bread to invoke the spirit of Peru. We have Taurus. Taurus is connected with the goddess Juno, the goddess of love, prosperity, marriage. Okay, so you can actually give Juno silver. She loves cakes, love all types of sweets, bread as well. We also have a set that's associated with Taurus. You can give a set water. Also use fertility, so you can take baby dolls and place at the altar. Also, the lotus flower is great for a set. It was used in African spirituality for a worship symbol and a symbol of honor. Also, you can give a set water. I already said water, excuse me, flowers. 333 on the clock. So we have Gemini. Gemini is associated with the god Ishu. Okay, that's an African deity. You can actually give Ishu, E-S-H. He likes flour, oil, popcorn, and grains, and also beans. Also, Gemini is associated with Dahuti. You can give Dahuti, Tahuti, or Thoth. Okay, ancient god of wisdom, the emerald tablets, the sacred knowledge to African spirituality that held the key, hieroglyphics. I can go on and on. So you can use water and amethyst for Dahuti, and also bread and incense. Sage will be great. Also, Cancer is associated with Tefnut. So you can use bread, flour, and water to invoke the spirit of Tefnut. Also, you can use an incense of choice. Also, Yemaya love color blue, so you can actually put blueberries at the altar, also a blue cloth. She loves anything to do with the sea, so cowrie shells would be great. Also, her offerings for food is fish. Any type of seafood, even shrimp, she'll like. Okay, Leo. Leo is associated with Oshun. And Leo is in the 5th house. And Oshun's favorite number is 5. So this is beautiful energy. So you can actually invoke the spirit of Oshun by gathering sunflowers, also gold and jewelry. She loved gold and jewelry because she was the goddess of beauty. Also, you can actually take raw honey. She's very specific. She loved the honey to be raw and fresh. Okay? Amun Ra. You can take Amun Ra and use frankincense, incense, also bread and water, and also bright colors of yellow. Sunflowers and also yellow candles will be great for Amun Ra. We have Virgo, 6:16 on the clock. Virgo is associated with Gad. Gad loves vegetarian, so he like any fruits and veggies. Also, a crocodile, a toy crocodile would be great because he was seen as crocodile as well. Also, water will be great for Gad. Also, we have Hamilton. IMHOTEP. He can be invoked by getting a toy boat because he made one of the largest boats in human history. Also, myrrh is a great fragrance, and also water. We have Mayat. You can invoke the spirit of Mayat by gathering a heart. Also, a feather will be great, and also an incense of choice. Also, 42 hertz sound will be great to actually harness the power of Mayat and invoke her in your life. Okay, we have the Indian goddess that is associated with the energy of what we on Virgo. We did Virgo, so we on the Virgo is what, 6th house. We on the 7th house balance of Mayat. So we have the 7th house Libra. We have Mayat. We have the heart. We can use 432 hertz. Also, an incense of choice, myrrh will be fine. We also have the god Shandi that's associated with Libra house. We can actually invoke Shandi by gathering sandalwood, turmeric, and she loves to be invoked with fire magic as well. So you can actually burn the turmeric. We also have the energy of Scorpio, 8th house. Olokun is the god associated with Scorpio. Olokun loves yams, grains, and melons. Also, Asar is associated with Scorpio, 8th house. We actually can get a cloth, a white cloth, because Asar was known to be the god of the dead, but also known to be the high priest in ancient Kemet. The high priest wore the color white, so a white cloth will be great for Asar. Also sage and also bread. Back in the ancient times, a lot of African spirituality deities use bread and water and incense, specifically frank, myrrh, sage was the incense of choice that they like, and they also love different fragrances and different herbs. Okay, now we had the house of Sagittarius, 9th house. Mama Bo is associated with Sagittarius. You can actually use offerings as fish, tacos, rice, and soups. Mambo. M-A-M-B-O. Also, Sag is associated with Anu. We can use rose petals for Anu to invoke the spirit of Anu. Also, plants, anything to do with nature. Also, sticks. Also, we can get a goddess, an angel-looking goddess as well, and put it at our altars. And also, water. Capricorn 10th house is associated with Ogun. Okay, Ogun loves alligators, so you can actually get a toy alligator. Also, he likes palm oil, yams as well. And we have Khufu that's associated with Capricorn. Khufu was the master builder of the boat. Okay, he built the largest boat. Okay, Himotep. Okay, I said Himotep with the boat. Wait a minute, Himotep. Let's go back to Virgo and Himotep. Himotep was the first astrologist. And he gave us the great year period of time of when Amun-Ra sat in a constellation. Okay, so he created the first step pyramid of his spiritual ascension to heaven when we're dealing with Himotep. He's also known to be the first physician, medicine man in African descent, African spirituality. Okay, so get that right. Okay, Himotep. So you can actually invoke the spirit with him by getting a building block of like Bob the Builders or a house or something like that, and it'll be great to actually invoke the spirit of Himotep. Now back to Khufu, that's associated with Capricorn in the 10th house. Khufu is the African god that created the largest boat, so you can invoke him by getting a toy boat. Also using myrrh as a great fragrance, and bread and water for Khufu. Now, Aquarius is in the 11th house. Aquarius is associated with Mayat as well. We actually can do flowers for Mayat. Also, we can get a book of knowledge and place at the altar for Mayat because she's about the intellect. Also, a heart, like I said. Also, a baby for fertility as well. And also, healing herbs will be great for Mayat. Okay. Arizulu is associated with Aquarius energy. Okay, Arizulu loved anything to do with sweets and cakes. She loved pink champagne and also flowers. Make sure that you get you a birth chart that is clear so you can write down houses 1 through 12 on your spiritual 360 offerings wheel to be able to give the ancient ancestors nourishments. Okay, and also offerings. They love offerings. They love to be honored and noticed, especially when we're calling on them for assistance, and they love gratitude as well. Okay, always be familiar with that. So we're at the last house to do with Pisces, 12th house. Okay, Pisces is associated with Nut. She is seen as a star constellation, so you can get stars and place at the altar. Also an incense. Also the color blue, because she's seen in color blue. Also with stars in her body, 1414. She was known to be a healing goddess and a goddess, a mother of all other gods. Okay, she was a mother goddess. So you can do perfume as well, and fragrances and herbs for Nut. Okay, always be familiar with that. So I think that's all for the offerings for the spirit wheel. If you have any comments, any questions, or also any requests, any concerns, leave them in my description below, and I'll be glad to assist you all. That's all for the offerings wheel 360. This is going to be great. I'm going to come on and let you know how to be able to do a 360 spirit wheel for tarot, and it'll be able to determine the energy that you will be in for the next year. So it's a powerful energy of the circle. Once we're dealing with the circle, we're dealing with the center, we're dealing with the core of creation, we're dealing with the power where everything began. Once we start to create our magic, have the understanding of the gods, connect with them from the center, and also from the center of our heart, we receive guidance, love, understanding, and we're able to navigate throughout the universe smoothly. We're able to be in perfect alignment with our manifestations and the things that we are deserving of, we want to bring forward into our reality. So that's the power of the circle. Very magical, very mystical, very ancient, very sacred, and we can harness that power. I love you all. 16:16 on the clock, and I'll be back with more. I love you. Peace and love.